All right, welcome all. Sorry, I put on my announcer voice again. We're here, Graph Design Fundamentals class. It's October 19th, gorgeous day outside. And we're looking at what we got to have done, yeah? So we just went over CAB class, and for anyone who wasn't here or missed it yesterday, we do have a Photoshop quiz in CAB class next Monday. We just moved it to Tuesday, so that's beauty, right? We're gonna work through that next week. So come on out Monday, we'll work through that together, and then you'll have a quiz, okay? But we're good on CAB class. I think we're good. If you have issue with the banner, or if you have issue with, shoot, what else are we doing in CAB class? Oh, the clipping, ooh, yeah. So we have clipping in the banner that we're currently working through. Take your time on it, awesome. The banners, remember, will be due on Friday, I believe. So have a look at that. I adjusted the date in CAB class. Of course, we are in Graph Design Fundamentals, but since I have you, let's, it's good to review things because here's our CAB class as well. So this is what we kind of have open. So these are the two classes I have with you. Now, you will notice that we do have a quiz in this class, okay? So the quiz, this relates to everything we've been working on. Truthfully and honestly, everybody, if you look at the PDF that has your page terms to remember that PDF that has the page terms is just one with like the crop marks and the full marks and all that stuff in it. We can look at that in a second. Make sure you have that open when you do the quiz. I didn't say you couldn't. This is open book. So as long as you can find the answer, everyone, golden. My whole take on these quizzes and quizzes in general terms, I don't care how you find the answer, as long as you're not cheating, meaning don't share the answers with other people. And even then, if you're doing the quiz together as a group, we're not quite there anyway. I don't think anyone's getting together at Starbucks to do a GDF quiz. That being said, as long as you can get the answers, everyone, that's great. I just needed to get in the brain, right? So as long as you go through the quiz and you read the PDF and you're like, and we'll look at those in a second. But truly, that's on the document sizes that I gave you like 2 weeks ago, and the page terms to remember PDF. There's two of them. Have those two open. Everyone will do just fantastic, okay? Now, as mentioned, we have our egghead clipping, which we did yesterday. Work away at the clipping, and then you have the Photoshop banner as mentioned. This is exciting because then we'll have the whole Mohawk community to vote on it. Okay, so that's coming. Holy moly. But truthfully, the only thing for this class is going to be this quiz, okay, which is good. Now, today is a big day because I do have your first major project as mentioned, and I want to go over that in great detail right now. Right? Good. Everyone's happy? Oh, shoot. What are you doing, man? Let's get into it. Go into our GDF class, if you could, everybody. This is where we are currently living at the moment. We're going to go into modules, and let's have a look at what we have this week. So you'll notice here, not a whole lot going on in week 6. Okay. It's going to be a really light week. I'm not hoping to keep you here any longer than maybe 25 minutes at max. Okay. And the reason being is you can all complete this on your own time. Okay. I don't need to do this with any of you. I've already done 2 of them with you. Aside from that, the video is there for you. And literally I get no one ask questions when I do these things. So, I mean, if I had a lot of people going, Mitch, raise hand, raise hand, raise hand, I would be like, okay, clearly we got some issue, but, and please everyone, if you do find that the videos, you just don't like them or you struggle with them, reach out to me, and I have no problem working with each and anyone individually if you feel like that's how you want to help. This is a major project, literally the major project, and I'm recording now, so I'm gonna throw this up there for all of you, of course, so you can come back to this. But truthfully, the major project is an imposition. Well, hey, let's have a look. You ready? That's what I have you here for. Let's see what we're gonna do this week. OMG, you got your first major project. This first major project, super fun. Again, it's all relative. Let's have a look. You are designing a PlayStation 5 cover, fictitious video game. Some of you were like, yeah, man, I've already got my postcard and I got my folded flyer and I'm so excited. I got some ideas and I'm ready to rock and roll. Some of you are like, no, man, I've not given it any thought. That's totally fine. We want to give it thought right now, okay? Because this is, in fact, our major project. You'll notice we're going to be working with a 9x12 sheet, which is a piece of your page within your sketchbook. You definitely want to take this out so you can be accurate at it. Remember, this is a fictitious game. So I want you to either come up with your own. Well, yeah, come up with your own. Now, yeah, please, I'm trying to think if there's like, don't do like a Grand Theft Auto 10. I know that's a fictitious game and like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's fictitious because we're maybe at, what are we at now? Like 7 or 8. So I know that 10 is a fictitious game, but I don't want you just to kind of use the assets from another game. That's not the purpose of this. I want you to come up with your own assets. I want you to come up with your own characters. I want you to come up with your own header. Think of an amazing logo for your video game. Amazing. Yeah. Now, do you need to do a logo? No. You will. We're going to do a logo together in CAD class, but that logo is going to be for your gaming company and not the game itself. So in CAD class together, this is all going to be related as well. I want to just mention that. And you'll notice I have it here in bold. So we're going to do this cover. This will serve as a proof. And I want to be very clear on this for all of you. What we're doing right in this, what we're doing here to getting this proof done is going to relate directly to CAD class, because in CAD class, what we're going to do is bring all this to life. We're going to take your sketched, pencil crowned, markered, pastel, chalk, don't care what you use to colorize and make it your own. Watercolor I've seen, acrylic paints if you wish. But we're going to take that from your creation, then bring it over into Photoshop. Okay, so our first major project in CAD class is going to be a Photoshop gaming cover for PS5 based on your proof that you're doing in this class. Does that make sense? So we're going to get there next week in CAD class. I'm going to give you that project. But of course, it won't be due for a little bit longer because I want you to, of course, finish this project first and then utilize that for your main project in CAD, okay, for Creative Apps Basic. That being said, I would love you to give some thought to the logo for your gaming company, right? So if you're doing like a Final Fantasy-esque game that's very like wizards and warriors, etc., then think maybe about doing a video game company that's related. You know what I mean? You can make it fun and relate it to that. I mean, look at Rockstar Games, right? Rockstar Games, I think they began with, I know it's Grand Theft Auto, I think, but they were like, whatchamacallit, you know, Guitar Hero. No, that's not even, that's Insomnia. You get the idea. Anyway, any gamers out there, you know that these gaming companies, EB Games or EA Games, sorry, EB is the video game store, EA Games, right? We all know those type of things, Insomnia, Rockstar, right? Every video game company makes other games. So that is where we're going with the video game logo, which we're going to do together, okay? We're going to get there in CAD class. That's not coming for a few more weeks. Quite a bit. Yeah, a few more weeks. We're going to get there together. Now, all I'm suggesting is give it some thought. That's all. When you're drawing and sketching, maybe think about doing some fun little logos for your gaming company that, you know, if you want to make a note of it right now, I'd love you to write down, because I don't know that I call, let's see what we do. Oh, I do call it out. Look at that. So here are instructions overall. You will notice here is our info. It's a little intense. Don't get nervous and don't get, you know, it's all good. As mentioned, once we're done here, if you want to just check out the video that's there for you, it's 2 simple videos. I think it's maybe about 40 minutes. I will literally walk you step by step by step, just like we've done for the postcard and just like we did for the fold, okay? Truthfully, it's exactly the same. Find center, build from center out, and you're golden. I do call out a few things here that need to be noted. The PS5 logo, there's a specific distance between all this stuff. Yes, I call it out. And yes, I want you to make sure you follow along and make room just prepare, right? So when you're sketching it, you're going to make room for these things. Okay. I go over all of this though, no stress, you'll get there. Okay. And you have, like I said, you have 2 weeks to get this completed. So there's plenty of time. I say that now. It's amazing how time flies though, isn't it? So that's something to keep in mind. Now, do I need you to do like photorealism of a front cover, back cover? No, all this is, again, I would say this is like a comp. It's not quite a rough proof. I will show you some samples. We'll look at some samples together to show you what other students have done, just to give you an idea. Of course, they are the best of the best. So I'm going to show you the best of the best and say, here's where some students went with it. And yeah, I want you to have fun with it. Absolutely. That's what we're here for. So you'll notice you do have live area within each. I don't call out any printer marks. And again, I do a video with you anyway. So it's all, I do it with you. So 50% of your grade, we do together, put it that way. So as long as you can follow the video and get a nice info done, as I've done with you, there you go, 50% of a major project finished, okay? The other 50%, because it's really, I based it on 20 marks, okay? It's gonna be 20 marks, 10 for the overall completion of the template and clean, beautiful lines, everything nice, beautiful. Take a picture of it. The next one, just like we did for the last 2 exercises, is going to be on how well did we design it? Did we use typography? Did we use color, contrast, right? All that stuff that we've been working through, right? And the coming weeks, we're going to look at CRAP principles and then Gestalt theory as well, which is a really big one. Like, you know, perception and how we perceive things and et cetera as humans. So yeah, good. So you'll notice you have two JPEGs with your phone, just like we've done. Take a picture of your info, take a picture of your design, upload those 2 JPEGs and you'll be done, okay? You'll notice here that these marks do go hand in hand. The nice, beautiful, if you're working from a nice, beautiful template, it just makes it so much easier, right? Than if you have a cockeyed wrong, you know, and just like, I promise, like anything, it's like working in your workspace, right? Like, it's just nice to have a clean works, like it just, anyway, it's what it is. You do you. If anyone's seen Albert Einstein's workspace, he was a friggin' slob, that guy. Clearly one of the greatest minds alive. So, hey, I'm no Einstein, but I'm pretty slobby. No, I'm not. I'm pretty good. It's kind of a mess in there. Don't judge me. All right, moving on. That's your major project. Let me stop share there for a second. Do you have any questions about any of that? I know it's just kind of like first major project.
I need fully work with hand or computer?
100% by hand.
Okay.
Yes, good question, Sharon. And I'm going to go over samples right now with all of you. Okay, so have a look. I think that's important. Okay, so let's do that maybe, and then I'll come back to any questions. Probably good to start there. So here's some past samples. This was, shoot, I'm trying to think, PS4. Here are the video game samples here. Let's have a look all. And I showed you some of these already because the ones, remember I showed you the postcard and the single fold? Some of them are ones that were just carried through. And of course they made such an amazing effort on those pieces. It just came through on their final. You'll notice I have changed it. Oh my goodness, please don't come out with a PS6 in the coming few months because I'm continually having to change my freaking instructions and kick my ass. So here we go. We've got this 3 sitters play sit. It's like a, you know, getting money for sitting your little siblings. Next level, right? Someone asked about doing a Halloween themed. Absolutely, right? A trick or treat, scary. Think about Photoshop again. I don't need photorealism. We're all at different levels of our illustration technique and where we are at the level. I'm not, you know, clearly those of us who are really amazing at illustration, you have a bit of an advantage. Oh, like that's just a given, right? It doesn't mean though that we can't do up a really nice, simple comp that we can then transform into Photoshop. Because in Photoshop, we're gonna need to transform this stuff into photographs, right? So I don't, if you do like Saving Humanity here, like clearly really neat COVID take on, right, a video game cover. Really fun. You got like people in the hospitals. I don't know what the video game would be like, but clearly it's like, you know, end of the world zombie apocalypse-esque. But then we got people kind of just sitting in the waiting room. So I don't know, it's kind of fun. Really well done. You saw the Purgatory student did, she did the, and who was this? Sorry. Oh, Christy. Okay. So she did like the folded, and then she also did the postcard of the Purgatory. Next level, right? Clearly has some skill with pencil crowns, right? And overall illustration. Next level, Jelly Kid versus Peanut Butter and the Peanut Butt. Ridiculously fun, crazy illustration. When we get into this, if you want to do something like this, amazing, next level, we will work with Photoshop. I don't show you how to do this because we are literally just going to do the front cover in Photoshop. If you go crazy like this and want to do a wraparound, that's awesome, so good. We can work it out, and just come to me. We'll figure it out together, okay? And yes, I think this was Alexandra, and she did work. I worked with her just to make sure she was set up, right? And InDesign, because in InDesign, what we're going to do is set this all up. Okay, that's kind of the last step in CAD class. Okay, we're going to get there. Some beautiful The Wanderer here, right? You'll notice again, if you want to do Greek text, you can, right? Meaning just like line, 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 line. I don't need you to put in, I don't need you to take that from the instructions and agonize over putting it in. I just need you to block it in, right? This is amazingly well done. These students that, you know, as mentioned, little like, you know, pig swirls, right? Pigtails, you can do that too. But this is awesome. Like, look at the title, because the title is a big thing. And that's where we're working with Mike in type class. I love that you can now apply some of your skill of letter form and see if you can't create some really beautiful typography. And this is like that other 10 marks, right? And really simple and beautifully done here, right? I'm not sure what the game's about. Cats against catcalling. I don't know what you do in this game, but anyway. Okay, so we got president or scum. Hey, did we do a Trump laugh yesterday? So anyway, I don't know. That's there. Check out the bleed, everyone. Beautifully done, right? For the most part on all these, everyone went right to the red lines and colored it in to the red lines. Next level. Not one person didn't follow that. Awesome, so good, right? So make sure you are coloring in and bleeding right off to the edges. Okay. What else we got? Oh my goodness, we're doing a little stroll, a little bit of rolling, really fun. I want to play this game. I just want to go around a little scooter. This is random. It's a tooth fairy game. And they collect teeth. It's kind of creepy, I gotta say. But really super random and next level. Look, it's like watercolors. They use watercolors with it. So yeah, that's that. All right. Now I'll ask, is there any questions? Yes, Violet, good question. I'm going to work on that on Thursday. So we're getting there. I do apologize. I thought I was going to get a lot more done on this break. And you ever have those moments where you're just like, I got nothing done. I thought I was just being torn. My kids were sick. God, my poor girl has like a crazy rash and like cream and up at like 3 in the morning crying because she can't. And I was just like, this is my issue, not yours. So I'm just explaining to you that this whole past week was a write-off. So I didn't get a whole lot done. I'm fully open and transparent about that. I promise though, on Thursday will be a big day for my marketing. I'm going to be back at it. The kids are back at school. And we're golden, so that's good. Oh no, Jocelyn, this is a major project. It's not part of the midterm. Okay, so this has nothing to do with the midterm. I mean, the application of doing the imposition, of course, will relate to the midterm. We'll have a look right now, maybe at the PDFs. I'd recommend you open up so that you have them. I believe in week 2, maybe, and 3, maybe. Document sizes, PDF, and then terms to review or remember on that. Okay, so we'll look at that in a second. Where should I send the files? Oh, Violet, just you can even depends how big it is, I guess. If you can email it, works great. You can even try to drag and drop it into Discord on our private chat, and that sometimes work. They do have a limit on file size though, so it might not allow. But for any of you who just want to throw me files, like even email them to me. You can screenshot them quickly, throw them in Discord. Oh, the email. Have I not sent you an email related to GDF or CAB recently? Violet, any of the emails that I sent to you in the coming, like, go back and just put my name in your email thing and it'll come up, and just reply. All right, that's perfect. So, and that goes for all of you. If you want me to have a look at something, just send me your file if you're having issue, and I can have a quick boo at it for sure. Again, even a screenshot, throw it up into Discord and say, Mitch, I don't have no idea what's going on here. I should be able to help you right away, and just hopefully. And if I'm like, bro, I can't do that, you got to send me your file because I can't tell what's going on from the screenshot. So give that thought too, whenever, you know, if you do need help with anything. So that's what I'm here for. Now, what else we got? What else we got? Any questions about the major? That was really just the major project, going over that. And then we can get into, let's have a share, do this quick. The PDFs, as mentioned, you will want to, and I think we did this together, create a folder and call it general resources together in this class. There you go. If you go into week 2, we have materials. Now, where is it? You have questions. Good, it's not in there. Let's try week 3. Hey, now we're talking. We've got standard doc sizes here in week 3. Go on in, download this, please. This will be important because, as you know, the quiz is called doc sizes, right? And what's the other one? Impositions. So we want that one. Did I say you can have it open? I know I shouldn't. It's open book. I won't know. You're not cheating. Get the answer. Imposition and printing terms, week 4. Those are your 2 PDFs, okay? As mentioned, just boom, okay? That is it. That is all. So we want to just read these, have them open. I literally may have copy and pasted some of these descriptions right in the quiz for you. So I'm hoping we all do well. Truthfully, I'm not here to, you know, I'm here to test you, of course, but this is like, let's just enjoy our time together, right? I want you to have fun as well. So that's important. Otherwise, we're not going to want to be here anymore. So stay in it. Stay with us. All right. So, shit, man. I think that's it. Do we have anything else? Oh, look at this. That was your major project we went over in great detail. What else do we have here? Ooh, look at that. So again, thanks for joining all. The video we just completed is going to be right here, coming soon. So if you missed class today, I'm not talking to any of you right now. The video is here. If you want to begin on the major project right now, since you were like, I'm in the zone, Mitch, I got my ruler out, I got my shit ready, and you let me down, man, you let me down. Don't worry, because I'm right here. You keep going. Take a page out of your book, and here's the first one. Start your imposition, okay? As mentioned, please watch these videos. Hey, if you want to challenge everybody, try to do that imposition without watching the video. Oh yeah, I won't know, of course, but it would be a challenge. It means we definitely had worked with, you know, it's all good. Now it says due today. I do apologize. That is not due today, right? Now that was due, we just looked at it. It's due when? Friday, right? Friday? I think so. But let's go here to quizzes. Boom. Have a look. Impositions due on the 22nd, right? Cool. So I apologize. It's not Friday. That is the 22nd. So maybe what we'll do is just change that. Sorry to confuse anyone. Everyone was like, bro, you have a quiz there, due. Well, it's not showing up on your calendar, so that's nice. But it's the 22nd. So let me just revise that for all of you. I do apologize. Where are we here? Quizzes. Quiz. Where did I say it? There we go. Due on the 22nd. All right. Good. Okay. When you do your imposition, as mentioned, I walk you through it. Have some fun with it. Okay, fun isn't the word. It's an imposition. So this is as fun as that gets. Okay. We just looked at what you need for this. Open up those two things. You'll be fine. Okay. Make sure we remember blue, red, green, black, right? For these things. We've done 2 of them together, so you should be fully prepared. That's it. That's all I got for you. I think I got through all the questions. Next step for all of you is click on in here, watch a video. I know you're like, seriously, you're gonna make us watch a video? You're already here. I know, but just like, you got this, you got this. Are there any questions about any of that? Is everyone ready to rock and roll? Got your ruler and pencil crowns and they're all excited and set to go? You were like, nope. It was not. You don't need to do it right now either. So you have, as mentioned, 2 weeks to complete it, okay? Sound good? You do that anytime. I just mean if you're already in the zone and you're all stoked and like ready to rock and roll, just get it done. If there's one thing we can, if I can tell you one thing, man, time creeps up on us quick. And you're going to find that those 2 weeks are going to fly by. Yeah. But that being said, oh my goodness, what do we got? Monday, we're going to do a Lego Batman together. Yes, that's kick-ass. I think it's fun anyway. We'll have some fun with that on Monday. Any questions, concerns, anything you need from me? I know it was only like a half-hour class, but I figure what the heck, I'll give you a break. You don't need to sit here and listen to me go through it. You can watch it on your own time and complete it. You have 2 weeks, okay? I'm here. Oh, shit. Before I go, I got a whole load of dad jokes, so don't go anywhere. No one leave. You're not allowed. I will stop recording though, because we don't need to record those. Clear.